Hello, and welcome to As We Descend. This is, now I'm a bit unsure, but I know it's a sort of city management deck builder thingy. I've been deliberately staying away from it so I can look at the demo for myself, because it seems different. Right, so we've got some kind of AI, what's it, some kind of like boot system here. I'm guessing this is our city that we're protecting. I'm guessing that's a bad thing. Right, the summons. A command bearing the blood-red seal of the Troika. You would be wise to go. We've got different locales here, but it's really wanting me to. It's like, you should do this. We could press this button, but we won't, right? But yeah, my understanding is this is like somewhat similar to like Frostpunk or something, but if it were a deck builder, is my understanding. Do I drag it in, or oh, do I have to put it here? Lord Attendant, before you stands the Lord Attendant, mouthpiece of the Troika Council. This cycle brings mixed tidings. The force field has drained, and the city vault's power has washed away. The people whisper of end times, but know that this means AVA will bring us to. I'm guessing Ava then. I assumed it was an acronym because it was all in capitals, but I guess it's Ava will bring us to heaven. Maybe it is an acronym for, yeah, may the machine god continue her great work. So it'll be a robot whose name abbreviates to Ava, you can bet. You, the council has decided, you are granted the title of Warden of the Wall. You will retrieve the parts to repair the city. Warden of the Wall is not a title granted lightly. The restriction on venturing into the blighted land remains for those in the city. But you will be able to pass beyond the gates with a handful of your loyalists. Once you cross that threshold, there is but a small price to pay. You are exiled beyond the wall for fear of rot and taint. Make camp outside our gates. Power outage. Look around you, the veil of darkness has engulfed the city whole, and consumed the protective force field with it. The lantern workers are still inspecting the power cores, but we fear there is irreparable damage. The sanctifiers know of lost technology that could help restore power, but it is nowhere to be found within the walls. We've long exhausted the supply of special parts. Find a reactor rod to solve the power crisis. Take these envoys with you. After you repower the city, you will be able to utilize them to compel citizens to come to your aid. Vitally, you also have this expedition force. Bring them to the rally point to set forth into the outside and find that reactor rod. So we've got an expedition force. Sends your forces to find resources from beyond the walls. An envoy. Let's see. Ethereal. When ignored, banish this card. When ignored, if this card is in your hand at the end of a turn, trigger an effect. Okay. Right. Okay. Repair using reactor rod. So that's the force field generator. Force field generator. And here, rally point. And over here, dark alley. Your ally. With an area light to save the fire's glow, the market plaza is an unforgivable mess. Oh no, unnavigable mess. Stuck in this side alley, not knowing left from right. Perhaps more options will open up in the market after the emergency power is restored. Search to the left. Might find something here, but they're occupied until the next cycle. Or search to the right. Let's go right. When the hour of darkness is upon us, a seeker of light will brave the sea of corruption and bear the sun upon their back. Trial of Resolve, 104th Psalm. Too dark to search. My expedition force goes in the rally point. Hail to the new warden of the wall. Who will carry us to the new light, guide us through the ancestral pathways to our lost birthright. The scavenger teams are already assembled, eager for action. What's going on? Ask the scavengers for guidance. The Lord Attendant had mentioned something about retrieving a reactor rod. Lead scavenger pause for a moment. Yes, Warden. Let's see. What's the goal? The relics left by some greater will seeded in the earth around us, they will give us the providence we need to advance. We sell what we find to those in the city. This gives us the copper and boons we need to survive. The scavengers who have crawled this area before have seen many hosts of creatures around, some deadlier than others. Fighting back has gone better than simply cowering. The air itself is deadly, and we must all stay close to her radiance, be ready to cover at the first sight of trouble. No time to waste. A super grub or a reactor rod? We probably want to go for the reactor rod, which it told us to. Okay, there's our expedition people. And there are some weird monsters. Okay. Skittering foes. Skitterlings are small bloodthirsty molters. Dispatch them quickly before their strength becomes overwhelming. Okay, we have a vanguard. It would be nice if it told me what the hell was happening, but... Right. New position, smite, heavy slash. I guess we're going in. So it looks like we have command. Is used to play combat cards. Does not carry over between turns. And then we've got whatever this is, which doesn't give me a tooltip when I hover over it. Runic recycler. Toss a card here to discard it, and and draw another. Costs 1 of whatever these are. Runes. Okay. Runes carried over between turns within a battle. They can be spent here to draw, to discard a card and draw a new one. It persists between turns. That's going to move. That's going to move. So we're going to move up to here. Barrier. Absorbs incoming damage. Retain 50% each turn. Switch zone. They can be in the support or the guard zone. So that moves them forward. We can start hitting these. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And we can end our turn. Right. Apply empowered 1, draw a card. And this costs one of those orange things, whatever they are. Lantern, no status effects. So that's gone down to 3. Do we get it back between turns? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, they've been staggered, it looks like, and they're now stunned. We'll put a barrier of 4 on these. Empowered bonus. Consumes a stack of empowered from caster for a bonus attack. Like for a bonus effect. Okay. Let's just kill this one off. Apply empowered 1 and draw 1 card. So yeah, that'll mean that we inflict bonus stagger. Or we can do a bunch of damage. That thing's down to 12 now. Right, let's see how that goes. They're now staggered. And we'll finish them off. Okay, right. Warden, the remains of this expedition are at hand. Oh, the rewards of this expedition are at hand. Let us revel in the successful scavenge. They quickly get to work, excavating their haul from the ruin. Now that you've cleared the way, those in the city will be grateful for this haul. Come, let us return with our spoils. It is as foretold, the lantern workers will immediately begin restoration of our most vital systems. However, your duty is not yet over. We still require more energy for all of the city's mechanisms to be fully operational, and the force field will be running at only a fraction of its maximum potential. Is it even possible to fully restore... continue expedition? Okay. After the guild researchers inspect the road, one of them comes back, 2 small items in their hand. This reactor piece was abnormal. These excess parts cannot be fitted into the reactor. Perhaps you could find a way to make use of them, courtesy of the council. First, a Mythian core with a fracture down the middle. Nonetheless, it hums with power. The other, an ancient module with exposed ports. It's not unlike the technology of the city walls. Right. A fragment of immense power. An old relic with the right adjustments, it could still be repaired. Right, and we'll get some force field. Unknown locale. Meet this character to find out more. Amplifier module. Let's have a look. So let's try these out. Lantern add-on. Relic researcher. The room is filled to the brim with ancient instruments and machinery. The man stands in the midst, turned away. Just leave it on my desk. He hasn't even bothered turning around. Given the precarious amount of clutter and precision tools on the desk, there are only 2 safe spots to place it. Place between the harmonizers. Draft a new lantern card next cycle. One option will be granted empowered. Placed by the bubble projector draft new lantern card next cycle. One option will grant barrier. Empowered seems to be really good, doesn't it? So, because it like buffs you other cards. Let's take the core over then. Maybe we'll get something similar over here. Miffin Trooper. Your old mentor is hammering away to red hot copper plate as you walk in. Back, I see. I hope the council didn't give you too much trouble. I take it you're not here out of nostalgia. Just business. He tosses a fractured core between his hands, nodding and grumbling to himself. Hold on. After a long while of clanking and sizzling, your mentor comes back out, followed by a small group of crossbow troopers. I heard you ran into some creatures outside. These imbued crossbows will take care of that. Right. Storm, combo, or wild. So they've all got reposition, they've all got quick shot, but do we want... Deal 4 damage 4 times, scatters randomly among frontmost enemies. Deal 6 damage, 2 hits. Empowered draws 2 cards, and this has a weak point bonus. Bonus becomes active when targeting weak points. Don't know what that'll be. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Empowered costs less command. I'm gonna go with the wild one. You catch a glimmer of pride in his eye. And we can send our envoy to the market. The basket is set out. It's covered with cloth scraps and something twinkles inside. It's labelled take 1 for free. Search pile, gain either 2, whatever, or none at all. Restore 8 health to any unit, consumable. I guess that means that they're done once, yeah. Oh, that favour is used to play special combat actions, can only be generated outside of combat. Oh, we wasted that then. Oh dear. Force field integrity of the Arc Vault City, it protects the city, so I guess that can go up and down. Search for pile, gain out of that, or none at all. We'll take the bandages. Consumable. Its lifetime persists between battles. When no uses are left, it's gone forever. Okay. New cycle. Monster attack wave, boss plague soldier. So I guess this is counting down. So we've got 6 cycles in which to do something about it all. Right. Okay, so we've had some results coming from all this stuff. This guy. To whoever left this device, Eureka, this is just what we need to make the next level of breakthrough. Make sure to run this sequence through any lantern devices you find, and you should be able to make some the same modification I did. Handwritten research notes. Draft an orb action. Initiative. Imply empowered 1. Gain a rune. Well, we don't want to be using this favour all the time. Apply 6 barrier. Or we can gain some runes. Ooh. I like the idea of that. Our old mentor. The veteran Forge Master would be willing to help you train the troops for the new threat. Teach your unit a new combat card. So our Vanguard could get deal 4 damage. Our Arbalist could get deal 4 damage times 2. But it'll be to a specific enemy, not randomly. Or deal 6 damage and move to the guard zone. Let's go with rapid release. Sure enough is the fool's idea of glory. Okay. Right, this dark alley we sent that guy around. Down to. The elders preaching echoes through the plaza, aglow with new light. Reaching the gathered masses, the sermon has grown rapturous. It is the seeker of light themselves in a moment of need. Praise be unto them that the corruption has now washed away. How may we honour thee? We can gain fortune or money. Let's gain some favour to make up for that we've wasted. And we'll go here. Since you have the innkeeper's blessing, the tavern automatically sends refreshments to restore your troops between battles. Units which are fatigued from battle heal less than your units you spare from battle. Additionally, you can send an ally here to gain additional benefits. Let's send someone to a shopkeeper. Simple shop selling simple trinkets imbued with radiant power and cloths that could be used for bandages. Goods are always the same here right now. Buy favoured trinkets. Spend 25 copper to gain 2 favour. Buy bandages. Spend 25 copper to acquire bandages. Must have greater or equal to 3 intelligence and requires at least 100 copper. Let's buy some bandages and leave. And then we'll send our expedition force out. A super grub. Interested citizens, all mentor for each. Right. We'll just go to whichever. Fodder pair. Cowler creatures with a penchant for lobbing blistering rot. So they're probably going to stay at range. Let's hit with a wild volley. Let's see, they're going to barrier and buff, barrier and buff. Right. Yeah, 4 times 2. Yep, we can kill this one off. They're going to attack for 12. Right. That should do it. Warden, the grisly rewards of this expedition are at hand. Let us revel in the successful harvest. Super grub and dream fruit. Medical uses may be found for this strange fruit for those who can tolerate its acrid odour. And squirming superfood, a super grub. Right. Super grub. This can go up here apparently. The way of the empty mind. Caretaker. Time to forget the trauma of battle, soothe the soul with the dream fruit slumber. Meditation. Forget a combat card on one of your units. Restoration. Restore 99 health to a unit of your choice. Take your item with you. Let's see. Smite. I guess we'll forget one of their basic attacks. Right. We'll give this to our old mentor. It's training day. Upgrade a unit's combat card. Who we got? Arbalist. Wild Volley. It increases the amount of damage. Nice. Okay. Cycle ends. We've got a letter from our mentor. The veteran Forge Master will be willing to help train our troops for the new threat. Teach a unit a new combat card. Gain critical multiplier 2. This has times 2 attack power against weak points. Okay, scales with squad size. Switch unit's zone, add an ethereal lockstep to your card. So, lockstep switches a unit's zone, a unit can be in the support or guard zone. Auto attack becomes a multi-attack, gain flurry 1, also gain dazed 1. This unit skips its auto attack, auto action, and its cards cost +1 command. Let's try crit. Right. Got some things here as well. We've got a shopkeeper. Oh, well, we've got question marks on. Visiting here will trigger a special event. Ah, okay. Relic researcher. A guild experimenter is working on a personal barrier device. This could really help your forces. Test the device. Apply over barrier 8 to a unit. Spend 30 coppers to gain 3 favour. I think we'll get the over barrier. This enters combat with barrier and persistent barrier 1. Stacks 8. Okay. Arbalist, I guess. Fortuitous day. Leave. Right. Expedition force. There's a bustle at the rally point. The scavengers have halted. Something is emerging from the corruption. We dare not provoke it. Find something else to do. Sharp defences around the city. The city folk speak of shapes that stir within the miasma. Take caution. Ready the defences for the storm. Mandatory. Retain. Must be played before you can end the cycle. This card is retained in hand between turns. Market. Innkeeper. Visit and heal through a special event. I don't think I can visit there. There's the form or old mentor. Let's go here. The miasma batters the walls, a constant reminder of the raging presence lying beyond. With some luck and your field reports, the outside world, guild technicians might be able to bolster the city's force field in time. Restore 15% of the missing force field to the city. Expand, increase max health of all lanterns by 2. I'm not sure what that means, so we're going to regenerate. So we get some force field. I guess we'll send them over here. Spend 10 copies to trigger a special event next cycle. Regale the pub goers, gain gain 14 to 25 copper. Values increase with each cycle. Failed, but we'll get some copper still. Right. Next cycle, I guess. Okay. Great Thrasher. Swords for claws, stone and for hide. Oh, we can deploy 2 units this time. Very nice. Gate lantern. No status effects. Right. We can reposition our vanguard troops. Start shooting at them. Right, they're going to move and attack and afflict us with something. Restore health to a unit. Yep, we could definitely do with that now. Apply empowered 1, draw 1 card. Use a rune. Shouldn't that have been like empowered and things? Whatever, we've got some barrier. Pheromones, unplayable. When ignored, all mother enemies gain attack power 1. can be redrawn using runes. Okay, we can do that. Yes. Inflict stagger. He ain't doing anything this turn. Oh, you can hit weak spots while they're staggered. That's interesting. Underside, critical weak point. Attacks are always critical against this, dealing 1.5 damage. When destroyed, prevents spawning of more pheromones. When sickle tail. When destroyed, prevent cleaving intent. Let's get rid of the pheromones. We're getting nothing but light barriers. We'll heal. It's getting a bit low. Some 24. We're getting there. It's gonna hurt. Let's empower them. $16 health. Are they completely wiped out then? I wonder. The walls hold for now. It's grim work, but the scavengers cut away useful parts of the carcasses as best they can. A corrupted core and an amplifier module. Right. Got some letters. Lord Attendant nods, approving of the work thus far. You better grant you access to the city. You have a choice of a new ally within. Choose curiosity. You gain an investigator. Investigate those in the city. Okay. Choose force. You gain a brute. Negotiate with those in the city. They do have a nice hat. Let's go with an investigator. And our old mentor. Teach unit a new combat card. So our Vanguard are alive, but we're gonna have to, yeah. Deal 4 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, also inflicts 16 bonus stagger. Ooh. Deal 8 damage to all frontmost enemies. That could be good AoE. We'll go with counter hit. That would have really helped then. Right. Take this to the researcher. Choose a new lantern card. Next cycle. One is guaranteed to be empowered. One is guaranteed to be rare. I'll look for a better offer elsewhere. Let's go for a rare card. The corrupted core. Looks like it has to go to the council. So the rebel was correct. Monstrosities lay at the heart of the storm. We must be vigilant with the threat so close to the city. The council requests that you take further action to safeguard the outside. Bear the responsibility to draft a new rare unit. Oh, hello. Vicious Zealot, Striker Knight, Wrecking Bombardier. Gain Explosive Ammo 1. Explosive Ammo auto attack explodes after hitting, dealing an additional 100% of its damage to all enemies. Damn. Wrecking Ball deals 7 damage and inflicts 7 bonus stagger. Deal 6 damage, add an ethereal lockstep to your hand. And these all come with like some bonuses as well. So this is heavy weapon, auto attacks deal +2 damage, unit gains dazed if it moves. Knight, Juggernaut armor also increases the attack power of this unit by the same amount. Ooh. Armored Advance, move a unit to the guard zone and apply fleeting armor 1. Deal 6 damage and inflict 8 bonus stagger. Or deal 10 damage, always able to target weak points. Ooh. And that costs nothing to use. Or we can have a Zealot who can hack and slash. So they deal a lot of damage multiple times. Deal 4 damage, 3 hits, apply rupture once. Which is basically like a, let's see, suffers damage whenever more rupture is applied or when this enemy swaps rows. Like a bleeding effect, right? I think we might want a big frontliner after that game. So we'll go with someone who's a bit, able to hold us front line, because we've got those nasty arbalists on the back line. As much as the cannon would be amazing. Right. Envoys then. Has it ever fallen to fight again? Here is mercy. Okay. Receive a unit with 8% health in 2 cycles. Resuscitation. Pay 25 to revive a unit with 40% health in 1 cycle. Right, we're sending them to the hospital. Right. Another envoy can be sent to the market building. The work pits are a place of endless toil. The foreman ensures that there is a steady supply of serfs, young and old, being sent into the pits. I take it there won't be any trouble here, Warden. He jingles a few coins. Accept the bribe. Cooldown 1. Charisma 8. Try to get more. Either 25 or none at all. Cooldown 1. Okay. We can investigate the shopkeeper or the market stall. Charm merchant. A shop with strange knickknacks from bygone time. The charming artificer is delighted to make your acquaintance. She holds a broken charm and an ornamental trinket. It's your choice. This one is on the house. Choose the broken charm. Gain nothing. Choose the trinket. Gain 1 favour. Cooldown 2. Well, we're going to choose the trinket. A tacky choice, though I can understand why you chose it. You're interested in the power inside, right? I don't stock many of these, so you'll have to come by later. Okay. I guess then we're going on an expedition. Right. Ancient data log. Computation chip. Super grub. Squad limits are 3 on these. And it says hard. We don't really have much we don't have our full force at the moment, so we'll take the easier option. Right. Just 1 unit for this, eh? Let's take the knights. We'll try them out. See how the knights are. So armor reduces damage taken. So when we were fighting that big guy and he had a bit of armor on, that was really messing with our arbalists then, wasn't it? So armor isn't like barrier or block or anything, it's like a damage reduction. Okay. I'm familiar with this stuff, I've played a bit of Slave Aspire, so deal 8 damage and inflict 8 bonus stagger. Move a unit to the guard zone and apply fleeting armor 1. Let's not, oh, empowered is required. Ah. We can empower. Power sword. Wabam. Then we will clobber. We might be able to stagger them. Yep, they're staggered. That should probably, yeah, nearly kill them. They'll be very low after that, right. Let's swap this out. Because I don't want to use my last lantern charge. We're really not getting anything here, are we? Let's just sod it, go. Just block this turn then. And there's Clobber. What do I have in here? Yeah, there's literally no attack cards there. So they're really bad at attacking, but they give you loads of barriers. Right, so they really are a frontline unit. You want them to be backed up by something with some good damage. Right, let's collect. We've got a computation chip anyway. Nice. Card enhancement. Yeah, let's... Ready to train. Upgrade the unit's combat cards. So Clobber can deal more damage. Stagger. Power Sword can deal more damage. Oh no, 14 damage, 14 damage. Return this to hand. Ooh. Armored Advance Plus. Move unit to the guard zone and apply fleeting armor 2. Or we can instead do the Arbalist. So you can't keep upgrading these. Critical Eye Plus. Oh, Critical Eye Plus doesn't cost anything. That's pretty good. We'll go for that. Computational chip. Nothing available. Discard unplayed cards. Damn. I guess it's what we're doing. Okay, here we have with Mythian-bound flesh, the union between man and technology grows ever stronger. Focus on this melding. Unlock their hidden potential. Choose a perk for a unit. So Vanguard, Magnetic. Your starting hand always contains a card from a squad. Increase barrier received from all sources by 1. Or whenever this moves, it gains fleeting armor 1 on the knights. Yes, that seems really good on the knights. Terrifying purpose cannot be averted. Only deferred to others more responsible. Let's go here, talk to our mentor. Now it inflicts 6 bonus stagger. Inflicts bonus stagger equal to 3 times armor. Ooh. Or a firebomb applies burning 4, suffers damage after each turn, reduces barrier received by 50%. Move to the guard zone, deal 9 damage. So a dash attack. Interesting. I think our knights needed some more attacks, so we'll go with the knights. So it's still got this computational chip. Let's investigate the work pit. There's been another collapse. You're just in time to pick through the rubble. Strength 9. Sift for survivors. Acquire up to 3 allies next cycle. Gain up to 25 copper next cycle, but it's risky. Let's try it. Let's see, search for location, shop for basic goods, tavern encounter. Spend 10 through a special event next cycle. And we don't get the envoy back if we... Yeah, if we back out of it. I thought I might just back out and go to the shop instead and get some bandages, but no, I guess we're going. A reactor rod. Right. I think that's where we're headed then. Night. Arbalest. Armored advance on the knights. Ooh. Let's reroll, reposition. We get a light barrier. Let's empower. We can use power sword then. And start working this one with the less health over. Okay, we can gain three more runes. Clobber them. And barrier. Wow, they are getting smacked to hell. Critical. Wild volley. Got 'em. Easy fight. Spoils reactor rod and an amplifier module. Very nice. Every reactor part helps protect the city by restoring vital power to the force field. One down, countless more to go. When he says that, I mean, it's not countless. There's two, I can see them. Amplifier. No locations. And same with a computation chip. Right. Cycle 5 of 6. Right, cycle 5 ends. Do we get that unit back from the hospital? Are those who return truly the same? Let's hope so. This guy, train a unit with a new card. Deal 4 damage. Oh, we can get another one of those. Gain 3 provoke. Also apply Feeble 3 to all enemies. Attack power decreases on all enemies. Ooh. This is provoking enemies and will be prioritized by attacks if able. Or another rapid release. Because rapid release is really good. But Bellow looks like it's pretty decent as well if we're just wanting them to focus on the knight. But it also reduces their damage, which is kind of badass. We'll make them into a proper frontliner. Yeah. You're alright. Unfortunately, you only managed to find one straggler. Can help those in the city destroyed after use. Core fluctuations synchronize. Mythian attunement complete. Draft and orb action. So we went for rares, I think, didn't we? Apply empowered 1. Add an ethereal lockstep to your hand. Apply barrier 6. Initiative. Apply empowered 1. Yeah, it requires further. We'll go with sturdy barrier. Hey, this can finally be used. Offers a simple conundrum. Upgrade a lantern card. Choose one to forget. Let's upgrade one. So our lantern. So light barrier, sturdy barrier, empowered. So this would apply empowered 2 and draw a card. Gain 4 runes. Apply 8 barrier, or these can be upgraded to apply 6 barrier. This will let's apply empowered 2, so we'll get double the empowerment from this when we use further up. Okay, we've got some special events at these. Amplifier module. Choose a new lantern card next cycle. One option is gonna grant barrier, one option is guaranteed to be rare. Advanced. Let's go to the charm merchant. It's a routine patrol by the guard captain. You could assist him on his route. He's been known to accept bribes too. Aid the patrol. Spend 30 to gain 3 favour. Draft a combat action for a unit. Next attack applies burning equal to the damage dealt. Okay. I like this. And we've got an envoy who will go to the market stall. Guard captain. Send your champion to face off against the infamous street jouster. Send in your champion, choose a unit, it takes 50% of its max health as damage and becomes fatigue. Upgrade one of its cards. Probably not what we want to do. So that was a bit of a waste. City defences. Forum. With the ominous encroaching marksman, the guard captain approaches. What's better, offense or defense? Improve attack for 1 battle. Improve armor for 1 battle. Let's just smack them down. How foolish. It's about living long enough to catch your opponent off guard. Well, your life is on the line, not mine. Okay, so I think what we're going to do with this is Arbalists are getting this. Because they do multiple attacks with these wild volleys. And with their rapid releases. So, 1 attack could mean up to 4 attack on some of their moves. So we'll put it on the Arbalists. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Right, we're out of cards. We're ready to roll. Looks like this is the boss. So it's a plague soldier that will spread deadly toxins. Okay. Warning, heavily armoured biohazard detected. Plague soldier leaks deadly toxin every step it takes. Well, we're taking everyone on this one. Right. It's going to do something special. This intends to perform a special action. Let's He's got 5 armor. Ooh. So 6 damage 4 times. Can I reduce the damage taken? Cannot reduce below 1. It's got 200 health. Have we got anything that can reduce armor? I don't think we have. We could stagger. We could go for these staggers. That might be the best option, to be fair. But it needs 120 to stagger. Jesus Christ. Let's reposition our vanguard forwards and put a barrier on them. That's not good. Marked for death. This unit has been targeted for attack by the plague soldier. Clears after 1 full turn. Deadeye buff. Next attack is supercharged. Aimed attack. Intending to attack random target anywhere. I guess we put on some barriers. We advance our knights. Get rid of this. Blazing blade. And we end our turn. Right. Critical eye, we draw a card. We get shoulder bash. We can armored advance them. It gives them some fleeting armor. Then we can do a shoulder bash. They are getting nicely quite staggered. You can gain 3 runes for free. Siege. Intending to attack your lantern. Can I put barriers on the lantern? I can put a barrier on the lantern. And then we're going to attack them a bit more. That stagger bar is beginning to fill. He's increased his attack power. He's going to do delayed damage. This intends to inflict a status that will apply damage later. And wide area. All targets within its valid range. I wish that these intentions were a bit more, you know, like he's going to attack this unit or this unit's being targeted. It's quite useful when you're playing like, Darkest Dungeon, that it kind of tells you what's going to go off and things, but whatever. Right, we can do a heavy slash, I suppose, here. We can make him feeble and attack the knights. We'll shield the van. Like, what's the valid range for this attack? Like, I'm hovering over it and it's like everything's just covered in red, so I guess we'll just light barrier our arbalists. So a frontline attack. Plague will take damage immediately after you end this turn. Gonna do a special action. Apply 4 damage. If he deal 4 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Also inflicts 16 bonus stagger. It costs nothing to use, so why not, eh? Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Stabilize reduces the stagger threshold. Reduces the stagger threshold. Attacks are always critical here. Scanner. Deadeye reveals target but does not enhance the effect. Okay. Stabilizer. Make it easier to get this going forwards. Oh, he stays down for an extra turn. Lovely. Let's refresh a lot of these. We need some attacks. There's one. We can draw another card. Get rid of these goddamn light barriers. Give me cards. Crying out loud. Well, give me attack cards. Is everything left in a... Basically everything left is an attack. It's just not giving me them. Shoulder bash. Something useful. Right. Firstly, 5 times 2. We can take that one out. We can give that a good smack. Also apply persistent barrier 1. Let's give it to them. We're getting somewhere now. Hmm. 8 plus the 4. Ooh, lovely. And a smite. Oh god, yeah, they've gone. It's gonna do something special. It's doing so little damage. Three lots of 10. Oh. Now we've got 4, 5, 6. Well, does that 4 include the 2 fleeting? I think it might. We're gonna need to light barrier the arbalists. We've not got long for this world if we don't hurry the hell up. It's going to hit our lantern and apply some beneficial effects to itself. Critical eye. Blazing blade and clobber. Right, that should do some nice damage. Okay. Crit. Wild volley. That could be what we need. We'll put bellow on with these. And hit him. We've got him. Right. $54. Crit for 12. We've got to go for the kill here. Did they just miss? Oh dear, come on. Heart of Darkness, go for him. I think we just manage it. So our Vanguard are dead again. With the boss slain, the fabric of the ground rots and crumbles beneath your feet. Citizens huddle into the safety of the city vault, and the doors seal just in time. It drills deeper into the earth with its massive core laser, beginning its descent. Descend to the next biome. The vault is marred from the previous assault. While your citizens tend to the fallen and see to the wounded, you have more important matters to attend. Yet with this Pyrrhic victory, a powerful asset beckons in your attention. Buried deep within the boss was an ancient Mythian core. There is yet work to be done. So I'm guessing we drop to here, then there, then you go to the core. Right, okay. So this is like actually a biome map. Right. I think we're going to call it here for our look. An interesting game. I was expecting it to be more about, like, I honestly thought it was some kind of city builder from what I'd seen so far. Prior to this, like I said, I'd kept myself away from it a bit. So yeah, I'd kept myself away from it. So I could kind of discover it for myself. So it's more of like a resource management thing in between doing like battles outside of a city. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of now, because I'm sure I've definitely seen games like it before, where it's like, you know, here's a series of events, then you have to do the big thing, the big fight at the end of it. It reminds me of something. I've completely forgotten what the name of it. It was quite a while ago, I think I played it. But anyway, but I've seen a few things like it before, but it's not often done. So quite interesting, and yeah, I think it's definitely got legs. It's definitely looks like we've got down to 6 force field as well. So yeah, and our forces, yeah, they've seen better days. I'm guessing that force field as well is the additional health that our lantern gets when we're defending the city. I'm assuming, because it took some hits last time and the force field's down now. So that's probably why I want those. For now though, yeah. I mean, I think there's... I wouldn't say that there's anything particularly wrong about it. I would maybe say that when you're in the fight, you know, the intentions of the enemy could be a bit better. It could at least tell you like what rank they were targeting with their attacks. That'd be quite nice. But other than that, so yeah, that aside, yeah, I think otherwise it's quite an interesting game. I can certainly see it garnering some attention and probably doing quite well from a lot of using that. I think it'll probably get a little nice player base. It's definitely something that there's not many games like this out there. You know what? I think I know what I'm thinking of with a game like this. I think we're called Farsis, where it was like a Mars mission, and like you'd have like so many moves and dice rolls a turn. It was like a dice management thing. So kind of reminds me of that. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for my coverage. So this is in the Steam Next Fest. You can have a go if you want as well. It's available till the end of it. More to come up on the channel, other videos covering other demos. Hit the subscribe and notifications bell if you want to see my coverage of other demos. They'll also all be put into a playlist as it goes, so you can watch them all from one spot. Thank you very much for watching though, and I hope to see you in other videos for the Steam Next Fest. I'll see you then.